Good afternoon. Today I want to talk to you about two things. One is what it's like to be able to tell pretty much anyone to just get lost. And what I mean by that is your boss, he just complete financial control of your life. It's just incredible. So we don't even deal with customers we don't want to deal with. Our day, we just don't deal with anyone we don't want to deal with. Can you imagine what that's like? How free you feel. It's just absolutely incredible. So we're going to be talking about that. And also the downsides and upsides of commercial work. So I have worked for other people, clearly, at some points in the past. And I did not like it in any way, shape, or form. From money to security to what I was literally doing in the job, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. And I think the most frustrating part of all that was that you knew some of the stuff that you were doing was utter nonsense and a complete and utter waste of time. So you feel like your time, your life's just going down the drain. Whereas what we've built up and what we've got as a franchise offer for you is a way of earning good money and at the same time only having to deal with the best customers. And I genuinely forget what that's like sometimes, and it's only when I speak to friends that you realise, even some of my friends have quite high powered jobs in a way, and they still loathe having to deal with certain customers, and we just don't get that at all. So can you imagine what that control's like? It's just absolutely incredible. So with our franchise territory, we've worked them out so that you get 3 times the amount of work in each franchise territory that one person could do full time. And we thought long and hard about that because from a business point of view, that means you're selling something at three times less what it should be. But the reasoning behind it is very specific. And that is that if, as a franchisee, you have that level of scope, what it means is, and we took this directly from analysing what our core business did, and it allows you to choose the absolute best customers for you. So, for instance, if you class our core business as sort of spread over 1 or 2 territory areas, really, we only do the absolute best customers for us, and we'd work that out with you. So whatever area you're in, you've got a massive pot of customers to choose from, and with your knowledge and our proven processes, we'll tailor that for you. And that's a big deal because, yes, ultimately, you need to earn money, and you certainly don't want to go into a franchise that you're going to be doing for the next God knows how many years. and not earn a great living. Yes, that's a big part of it, but it is not everything. And that's something I personally have learned over the years is, you know, you could say that the difference between one amount of profit per year and another amount, one lower and one higher, the one higher is obviously going to be more attractive, but how much more hours and how much more hassle do you have for that extra amount, and is it worth it? So, as a rough example of that, you might work 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week. That's not unheard of. I still virtually do 70 every week now, but that's just because I like doing what I'm doing. But you could do a lot of hours per week and be mentally drained from that. And yes, you're earning a good living out of that. But you may do, if you can know how to cherry pick the right customers for you, obviously we're going to work all that out for you with your franchise, then that allows you to have the power to be able to do, say, 20% less work, but for only 5% less money. Now that's the kind of control that really makes you feel fantastic. And I can genuinely say we don't have, and I'm trying to think now, we don't have and haven't had for ages any awkward customers. Not one single one. It's just incredible. And that was one of the reasons why we came up with doing a franchise, because obviously, say I employ people who've come from different backgrounds, and they've said it's just incredible that every customer, we like them, and vice versa. So just imagine what it feels like to have that throughout your whole working life. That not only do you not have to deal with anyone you just don't want to deal with, but you deal with people that just make you smile all the time. So yesterday, if you follow me Instagram stuff, yesterday I covered for one of the guys, and I didn't have to do it, but I wanted to do it because I haven't done that run for a long time. I've done bits of it, but not a big section of it. And I saw two customers there that I haven't seen for ages, and it was just brilliant because I was speaking to both for ages. Oh, and that's another thing about when we give you enough scope within a territory, you can pick the best customers for you. But the part of that is it's a real highlight to not have to rush around that much, that you can speak to those customers. So, your running costs with us aren't high enough to warrant you having to run around all day like headless chicken just to pay everything off. So, yeah, just imagine for a moment what it's like to have that level of control in what you do. It just never gets boring. It's really good. So anyway, and obviously if you have a franchise with us, that's exactly what we'll teach you, is how to get that level of control, because it really is extremely good. And if you want to employ people within your franchise or franchises, we'll teach you how to get the right people for that as well.